You are now listening to a new episode of Man ShutUp. I am Wally World. Check this out. Season 4, episode 6. We in this bit with the crew. Q, what it do? Man, I'm over here rhyming already. Shy, what we doing, baby? What's good, my dog? Mika, hello. You don't feel that good today, I can tell. I hate when you don't feel good. But we got the original clan in here, so you know we're gonna go ahead and get to it since we've already discussed it. So let me just slide in with the title of this one being Assets Over Liabilities. Listen, we need to go ahead and normalize some things, if you don't mind, guys. I told y'all I'm back, so can we normalize this? What I'm about to say? Because I've already said it to y'all, so y'all already know, but they didn't know. Can we normalize that it ain't just one-sided when it come to we have not received nothing better than the next person? As I sit up my cranberry juice. Look, it's always a thing to know that when things ain't working well, we males here where there's another man that can do that. I've had better men. Let me tell you something. I had men cook my food and take me out and fly me here and pay for this and this, that, and this and this. And they make it as a badge of honor. And I know there's a lot of men that sit back and just look at him and let him just get it off. But I'm gonna be the one that say, nah, we ain't letting him get it off. Can we normalize that men have had better than you too? Because see, this is the thing that men don't really want to say because we really don't want to F up the emotions, the feelings, and we know that we have to go down this whole journey of constantly that being brought up every so often. And we try to eliminate the, oh yeah, go back to her and let me find out you're fucking with her. Like, no, dudes is tired of hearing that. But what we gonna do though, we gonna make sure that assets is over liability. Listen, one thing about a man is this, and a lot of us fall victim, that we know that a woman is a liability. We know that she has some things that she just cannot get past and she becomes a liability. And we as men want to fix that. We do more fixing than women do to us. Women want to fix us as well, yes. But we do a lot of fixing, which means we go through a whole bunch of bullish that we don't really have to go through. Only trying to see the common goal. Because see, one thing about men, when you've been learned and been taught to cater, I don't think they understand that, guys. See, men have been taught to cater, open doors, listen, give the coat, put the coat on the puddle, you know, all those things, take the bill, you know, all those things. We have been made to cuddle, and it becomes a thing where now it's become a routine. What they fail to realize is the only reason why men are doing that because we want to say that, hey, we're not leaving you behind. We think that you can get it. We think that one day the light bulb is going to come on and we want to see the results. But what happens between those times whenever we are trying to change things and we're trying to make things better and another person is not wanting to have that as a change, they throw and lash out all the things that they once had. They tell you how better it is on the other side of the fence. But the craziest part about it is that why you not on that motherfucking side? And don't give us that, oh, we just choosing not to. Nah, you know damn well that dude didn't try that side of the fence and kicked your ass back to the other side of the fence. It might not have been that good over there. And the reason why we know that is because we have had assets as well that we may have lost. There's a lot of guys that lost real good women for real, and they ain't got to spew that shit. They ain't got to say, yeah, you lost that on a good one. They just leave and walk out. It's your ass that constantly keep trying to remind the dude that you're such a good person. No, you're not. No, you're not. Assets over liabilities. Trust and believe, I want us men to stand firm too. And when they come talking about another dude in their phone, you can easily be like, do you know how many people that want to run into mine? You know how many people I'm shooing off every day? Oh, this is equal opportunity. This is what they wanted, correct? Which means that there are women now are hollering at an all-time high now. And you got to have some form of restraint, some form of respect. This is the podcast today that I'm saying tell the ladies, fellas, don't get it effed up. Don't get it effed up. Because the craziest thing about it, a lot of women don't even know they have been cheated on before. Some of them know they've been cheated on and still went back to that said Negro. Now all of a sudden they want to get brand new. No, don't get it twisted like this. This is not a thing. You should be lucky that the man is not cheating. The man is not bringing up old chicks. The man is not bringing up, because some dudes can bring up old chicks that'll put that woman to shame. I know for sure. I know I can. I don't even want to go down that history line, because I know women who don't have to fight to be nice, don't have to fight to be sweet, know how to cook, know how to listen, know how to care, know how to love, and I dropped the ball. That's right. I dropped the ball. Everything ain't so bad like it is on that other end. Because again, like I told you fellas, they will tell you in a heartbeat how bad all the rest of those sad dudes in the past were as the reason why it wouldn't connect. But they really know what it was. They know that they messed up a lot of that ish. And just because they got that dude in their phone don't mean that they know not to use that motherfucker. Because they know that dude ain't gonna answer the phone like you answering it. That dude ain't gonna come to their aid like you do. That dude ain't gonna keep hearing that up and down BS like you do. Sell yourself better, kings. They know what time it is, why they keep constantly using it to you. Because that's a tactic to try to hold you close and hold you tighter to make you feel worse. And trust believe they already feel bad already. Assets over liability. Don't get it effed up that these women don't know that you out they lead now. If it's mentally, financially, physically, they know what time it is. They know better. They'll never admit this though. They'll never admit this, guys. That's the secret. Make shame and guilt on you so you can linger around and let them still deal with their BS. Because if you ever think about it, the ones who do the most of that, they've never changed ish now. Think about it, guys. They still in their own MFing way right now. Doing the same ish right now. Doing the same I'm gonna change that never have right now. The ones who can't get the ish together right now is the ones giving you the most headache. Liability. It ain't you, it's the demons in them that they can't fight and they can't get out. Just as much as you back when you had that asset that you let slip through your fingers. And you say to yourself, damn, I wish I was a better person. Damn, I wish I was doing better things. Damn, I wish I would have realized. They do the same thing. Don't let them dudes, them imaginary dudes in their phone that they know only wanting cat, only wanting the things that you would have wanted if you was a savage. Don't let them fool you. They know them dudes ain't hitting on nothing. Them the ones that talk more ish to them and control them more than they trying to control you. Don't be a fool. Always pick your head up. Trust me. And as I've always been said, and thank you, Mika, I want to add that because you said it first, that anytime a woman does something to you, they can't take it in return. Remember that. That was from a woman. Thank you. Appreciate you for that information. They can't take it, guys. They want to up and leave and grab their stuff, let you up and leave and grab your stuff. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't. And all of a sudden, yeah, they can't take it neither. So tell them to shut up with that. This is the year of the king now. The king is risen. We are not taking that BS because they made a mistake in the past and they can't fight through it. Yes, an asset gains value. A liability depreciates. Ish. A bad engine and a nice built car is still on the side of the effing road. Believe that. A simple altering some things and updates can make a house go from 150,000 to 300,000. When you drive that car brand new off the lot, it depreciates. There is a reason for that. And some of us men are around people that are slowly depreciating, even though they think they're gaining value because they're getting a little slight attention here or there. Don't let it fool you. We all are men that are lustful at times in our lives, And we know what to say, how to say, and what to do to get a person, especially a lady, to do and feel the way they want to feel for our favor. They know this. It's not new. Assets over liabilities, kings. Yes, I need you to start picking better now. I'm now talking to the kings now. I'm tired of talking to the ladies telling them to pick better because it has to be mutual. I'm talking to you. Do what you're supposed to do. Get what you're supposed to get. If you got a good heart, get a woman that has a good heart. She can understand. A one that's scornful will make you scorn, will make you angry, will make you bitter. And now you treat the next woman just like that. Energy keeps going. Leave them in the dust. Ladies don't like rejection. As much as they claim that they're so used to it, no, they're not. Because when that dude treated them like pure shit and they loved them so much, they couldn't get rid of them. And they stuck around longer than what they supposed to. Coincidence? I think not. Yes, sir. We 11 minutes in. I told you I'm bad. Shot in my back. Because it's things that you realize as you go along the way. All that stuff is yada yada. It sounds good. But whenever you are a king and you start putting your foot down and say, all right, either this or that, and you know you put yourself in good positions to be a good person, a good stand-up person, a good person that thinks and cares about the real things in life, you have a plan, a vision, a goal. Even if you ain't got there yet, but you have it in place, I promise you she's probably chose a Negro that didn't even know what the fuck to do tomorrow. Trust me. Ain't no coinky dink. Stinks. You feel me? It happens more often than not. That's the reason why the next thing they try to do is try to go with their physical appearance. That shit don't mean nothing. They ain't realized that yet. They must ain't realized that yet. Assets over liabilities, kings. I'm talking about the ones who will really ride with you and understand your purpose and your character. The ones who will really tell you, let's get back on the job because you have something. The ones that will support you and share your stuff. Whatever you doing, let somebody know. The ones who not always up and down like the weather. Because that ain't consistent. They want consistency from you. And in the day you're not consistent, they will walk away from you, walk away from their ass. Don't be afraid, fellas. I know, I feel you, fellas. You don't want to be the bad guy. But guess what? The bad guy's in the story too. And sometimes the villain lasts longer in these sequels than the good one. I need to let that be known. See, sometimes the humbleness is so high because we men have never said that. But I could have said this in my whole life. You know how many times, Mika, I've heard chicks thinking that they was better than what they were? And if I just picked out 2 chicks that I've known in my lifetime, it would shut them the fuck up. Because they can't compete with her. They ain't on a level. They ain't on a level now. Better believe that, Jack. Put them to shame. And they couldn't do nothing but look at her and be like, damn, bitch. Yeah. But now here we are. You right in front of this said person trying to hope that one day that they change. And as I've said to ladies, I said the same thing to you kings. They don't change. Why would they when they have 1,000 people selling them wolf tickets? Would you change? If every time, king, you woke up, even though you wasn't shit, and even though you dropped the ball, and even though you was forgetful, and even though you was a procrastinator, and even though a woman was telling you how great you were just to get your draws, just to stay at your house, just to go out and take you out to eat, would you change fast? No. And most of them are stuck in that matrix, not understanding the things that they've never heard before is what really changes them for the better. Not putting up with the same ish is what got them where they are. Stop trying to change them, fellas. Go get you an asset. You hurt your heart and hurt your feelings more. These people will hurt your feelings, do shit in front of you just to try to break you, thinking that that's a badge of honor when they are soft as baby shit themselves. See, this is the reason why I learned and became more wise. There was no point of me doing that. I'll let a person think they winning when they technically losing. My whole exit scheme is already written out, like the Bible. The same Bible that they pray to that Sky Daddy for. When you got a plan and you know you want to asset, kings, you have to write a business module. A liability, you don't. You're trying to sell it to the first seller and buyer that you can get. That was some good shit there. Assets over liabilities. I said the same thing for ladies. Get you gotta have some assets, and it ain't all things material. Not everything is buying something, because that trip out is over with now when you came back. Buying something he can take back is ridiculous. What is something that sits in your heart and your mind and make you think about something to make you better? That's an asset on both levels. Get you a woman that's really about your well-being, not stuck in immaturity, doing things in their age that they could have been doing 10 years prior. The buck stops here, kings. We've let them have fun. We let them have fun. We let them do all types of bullshit, be in bad places, get bad jobs, get bad homes, get bad whips, get bad hairstyles, make kids, all types of shit. We let them do it, and they still stuck. I don't want to be the one to say that, but there's a lot of people that are still stuck, and they will look at you because they can't blame themselves while you over there running 1,000 miles a minute to try to let them see the good in themselves. We are taught to do that when we're real guys. But what happened was a lot of them in the past had fuck niggas who just wanted them just for that one asset, that one materialistic thing, that one valuable thing that's called their vagina. And they know it. And they left them empty. And here you go trying to pour into a holy cup. Fellas, I know how it feels. I've been there. You pouring into a holy cup right now. You saying you could be doing way more better things without her being right there next to you. I know how you feel. I've been there in my life. But then you grow up and you realize you way bigger than the picture is painted. You vibrate higher than what she probably could ever vibrate on. Because sometimes looking right over the shoulder of who she's fucked with show that they're not even on your level. Wake up, kings. You can see it. These said baby daddies, these same exes, these same ex-husbands, these same whoever. Look at these niggas for real. Like, I need you to look at them for real. They ain't on your level, king. Why do you keep thinking that you're gonna be the new kid in school when they used to mediocre work? A scholar don't get appreciated around a whole bunch of failures. It's cooler to be a failure too. No matter how much care you got, no matter how much hard work you got, it will never be valued, king, when you got a liability. I know that sucks to say. It'll take you somewhere you don't want to be, kings. If we stay with that same Sky Daddy, they hated on Jesus too and threw stones at him as he went to his final resting place. Only to realize how valuable he is all these years later, because they still fall on their knees, literally, praying for his return. That could be you, king. They want to put you in a box so bad and can't, and they're trying to figure out why. So they dig. They know you an asset, king. Just as much as you knew that woman that left you was an asset too. And you fumble it. And look at you now, been trying your best to try to put that same asset into somebody else. It don't work that way, just as much as it don't work that way for her. If you've done great things in her life and remained positive, been a listening ear, gave her advice, been patient with her, she know damn well it's hard to find that in the next person. If you have taught her the game so she can be aware you've already upgraded her, no matter if she want to give you the props or not. But there's a reason why at night she's still in her feelings thinking about you when you don't call and you don't respond. Because she know what a real asset is. She just realized that maybe she's not an asset. And it takes levels to get those certain things out of you. Just as much as a woman with high assets are for another man who is not an asset. We gotta start being honest now. We getting grown. We way too grown for this. Some of you feel like you are talking to people right now that still make you feel like you in high school and you've been out of high school years ago. Leave them right where they are. In a high school mindset. Most of them that are acting like they're in high school because they wasn't the shit in high school. But maybe you were a king, so that attention don't mean too much as it mean for them. Just watch how they react when things don't go their way. When they run straight to social media yearning for that attention and validation from people who don't give a F. That is now a liability. Because I've seen more people try to sell lemon cars on TV, social media, magazines than Bentleys, Porsches, Corvettes, Maybachs. I ain't never seen that. Never. Understand when you have an asset or a liability. Trust me, it'll take you a long way. And sometimes that is an asset that's not ready to be one yet. They're in the liability stage. And a lot of them will be stuck in the liability stage because maybe, just maybe, they daddy didn't tell them how much of an asset they could really be. And it ain't your fault. Because they tell you to bring everything to the table and already be put together. Meanwhile, they can sit back and think that they don't have to be. And I feel like you are losing when you trying to win. Again, thank you guys for listening. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell while you're there and let me know how you feeling. Again, if you got music, business, or the video, you know to hit me. Flame. GameTime84@gmail.com. Let's give them your flowers while you're living. Do you feel me? And as always, love yourself, love each other, be mindful, and be wise. I say that at the end every time because I need you to understand that. Love you, King. Get what you deserve, King. And when you see what you need to see, that's all that matters. You don't have to be the secondary person to walk away and take that beating, that verbal abuse. She wanna keep saying you got other hoes, sure you do. She wanna think that's somebody else, tell her it is. She wanna think that you ain't worthy of it, tell her that's cool. She wanna say you for the streets, say that's what's up. Because I guarantee you I could probably find something out there in the street that's more valuable than you. Can you do the same? You on a hope and a prayer. I ain't. Said if you were a man that stands in his purpose. Peace.
All men need a woman to remind them of who they are, to remind them of their power, because at times we do get lost, we do get misguided, and we lean on our women. A lot of the times with men, woman is our inspiration.
Say when two people are angry at each other, you know why they shout? it's a bit strange because they're right next to each other. Like, why are you shouting? One ancient Sufi saint, he said the reason why people shout when they're angry is because although they're next to each other physically, their hearts have become so far apart. And because their hearts are so far apart, they feel the need to shout to try and make up that distance that has been created. And have you noticed it works the other way as well? When you have a very loving relationship and your heart is very close to someone, sometimes you can be within them in the room and you don't even have to say a word, just the movement of the face, and they understand you and you understand them.